Do all white people think the same about race? Me personally, I would say no. But we're gonna find out.
I don't know, Halloween is just like a weird holiday to be dressing up as anybody else's culture.
You can say the same thing about any costume. Are you going to tell a 6-year-old girl that she can't dress up like a pirate because she doesn't know the history of pirates? Like,
that's very different.
What?
I can't wait for that to come up. 12 minutes? 6 white Americans. Let's see. Let's go. Let's go. Smash or pass? Pass. Pass. Okay, so pass. Okay, my guy with the beard. He cool.
White people have culture.
Alright, let me answer this. White people have culture. Alright, black people have culture. Like, we're good at dancing. We got, like, music. Black people got a lot of things that actually gets taken. White people, I don't know. I feel like white people, like, all white people can't relate to each other. But, like, all black people can relate to each other because, history.
3, 2, 1.
We're all technically white. Yeah. If you're from England, if you're from Australia, if you're from...
Hey! Shout out to Australia for y'all that don't know. Born and raised in Australia, no big deal.
Wherever. South Africa. We all have these crazy places we come from and these people are around and we get those ideas from those people. But that doesn't mean us as a whole have no culture.
But as a white person, it's not really a culture. You can have culture, like I'm hella Irish, obviously, and that's a culture. But just being white is not it's not a culture. I can't relate to you just because you're white.
Facts!
I think you could say that for any ethnicity, though.
What? All black people can relate to each other. All Asians can relate to each other. All Hispanics can relate to each other. All white people can't relate to each other. It's just how it is, man. You guys haven't had to go through the same things as white people. As black people, Asian people, Hispanic people. All that type of stuff, bro.
If we were all black, could I relate to you guys?
Yes.
Just because of the color of our skin?
Yes.
Because they go through very similar experiences. Like
talk your shit. What was his name? Corbin or something?
You're not getting discriminated against because of your skin color. They can both relate to that.
Yup.
But I also feel like
my brother Corbin.
We branch out. We try different things. We want to do different things. So maybe we've lost a little bit of our culture.
Maybe we're creating a new culture.
There you go.
I believe in
reverse racism. So that's when, like,
3,
you can be racist to a white person, pretty much, or like another.
We can explain it.
Okay,
What is
I'll
something
stay
like
here
that.
before I decide.
Reverse racism is like someone being racist against you because you are white.
Yeah.
Like, do you believe
Yeah.
that someone can be racist against a white person?
Yes, people can be racist to white people, but it's not like calling them like they're all like the same. They all look the same. Blah blah blah. That's just like the stereotypes. Those are like fun jokes or whatever. But like hateful comments about their race, that can be done to white people. Oh, whoa. Strongly agree?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I grew up where it was completely like Hispanic culture. I was constantly made fun of because I was white. Oh, white people can't dance. White people look stupid.
Okay, shorty. That's not racism. Those are jokes. No disrespect to you, but you probably were getting bullied. Like, it's just how the world goes. You got bullied. They said you can't dance. But that's a fact. White people can't really dance. Can I dance? No. But that's not the point. White people can't dance. It's a fact.
Whatever.
They shouldn't say white people can't dance, but
then-
they can't dance.
No,
Facts!
just like putting it out there.
Facts!
But I mean, like, being
What y'all
honest,
think,
though,
chat?
they would say-
Chat. What y'all think, chat? What y'all think? All right, guys. I'm practicing, bro. One day. Practicing. Just got to be ready.
Those mean things to me and more hurtful
'Cause nobody's in
things than
chat.
that. It's like a hard pill to swallow because if I turned around and said black people can't dance, I'd get.
If you said black people can't dance and you really meant it, I mean, like, you could say that, but people are going to look at you stupid. Like, you can say whatever you got to say, but, like, the white people can't dance, that's a thing of fact. Yeah, you know, you got your little special eggs that can dance, but as a whole, no, like, y'all ain't got it. Y'all got no rhythm for the most part. But saying black people can't dance, blasphemy.
hell for that. But then if someone says the same words to me, it's somehow okay because
You have to look at the difference of it, though.
This shorty
and
playing
I relate to you. I
victim.
grew up with all Latino or black friends. I had very few white friends. And yeah, I got made fun of for being like the
What you
white
think,
girl
chat?
I was gringa. And I didn't take offense
One-
to
oh,
it
man.
because
I'm gonna be a
the
freaking
huge part
W streamer.
about racism is that there's hate and oppression behind it. And as a white
Facts. That's what I
person in
said.
America, I do not feel oppressed.
And I definitely think that we should take the log out of our own eyes before worrying about the sawdust and other people's. Like, I totally
I don't
agree
get
with
that,
that, but there is sawdust. So that's
analogy
kind
or
of
whatever.
Just what I'm saying.
For me, I feel like anything we do can come out racist to any other type of race. But at the same time, if they say something mean or racist to us that we feel is racist, it kind of
supposed
gets
to be
brushed
okay.
off.
When I think of the word racism, I think more towards oppression, so that's why I'm in the disagree. Like, I'll deal with someone just being mean to me, but whatever.
Facts. Talk your shit, Joe. No. You have to talk about race, bro. It's part of the world. Okay. These three girls are really gonna piss me off. If they like these three, I got the mouse. Y'all can see the mouse. These three, woke. These three, I don't even have a good word for them.
I
Unwoke.
think it's important to focus on race in order to bring us together. There is a race issue in America, and if we just avoid it altogether and pretend like it's not happening, nothing's going to change, in my opinion.
I kind of was thinking about the question differently because if all I'm thinking about when I meet someone is, oh, I'm white and she's not white and I'm white and she's not white.
Who
like,
does that?
For me, that's like what focusing on race is.
Yeah,
Who
we're
does
never gonna
that?
be happy unless we just like all work together, just to like treat each other like each other.
Cap.
Like there is no race.
Cap.
Yeah, and that sounds great, but it's like we're not there.
Yeah,
we're not
exactly.
there. I feel like people who have that perspective might also say like, oh, I don't see color, or try not,
Cap.
try to have that
Cap.
attitude. I don't think that helps anybody. I think we need to respect each other's backgrounds, and like that is only gonna happen if we do see color. We do like appreciate everybody's differences.
Cultural appropriation is
If everybody doesn't go to the right on this, they're dweebs. All right, there we go.
Yeah, I think cultural appropriation is very real. You see all the time, like Coachella, we're in LA, and you see people in the Native American headdresses without knowing how important that is to Native people.
Facts.
Yeah, exactly. I think there's a difference between respecting the culture and completely disrespecting the culture. But then also, if you want to dress up on Halloween like a geisha, because you like the costume, you think it's a beautiful costume.
I don't know what a geisha is,
That
but I'm
I wouldn't
assuming
say
it's
is-
something
I
Native
wouldn't do
American.
that. I think if you're gonna go and dress up as a geisha without knowing the importance of it and just being like, well, this is cute, like I'm gonna put this on. And also, even if you did know the importance and you're like, I don't know, Halloween is just like a weird holiday to be dressing up as anybody else's culture.
You can say the same thing about any costume.
No, you
Are you
can't.
gonna tell a 6-year-old girl that she can't dress up like a pirate
Oh
because
my
she
God.
doesn't know the history of pirates?
Oh my god. She just compared like a whole race's like, you know what I'm trying to say. A whole race's talk to me, chat. Help me out, chat. A whole race's like tradition and culture to a pirate. Like, come on, bro.
Pirates, like,
That's very different.
well, so it's just like,
That's very different. Those are children.
I think it's a lot about intention because I think wearing that thing at Coachella, like I feel like I would see that as that person mocking someone.
Well, even if they don't intentionally mean it, it's
Yeah.
still offensive.
I should be able to say the N-word while singing along.
I can almost guarantee all of them say it. They're all gonna go to the left, but they all for sure have said it before in a song. You know, I'm talking about my
the reason
favorite
I would
rappers.
somewhat disagree is because a lot of my favorite rappers use it frequently. Like if I'm listening to my favorite Childish Gambino song, which drops it
Imagine
like
your
100
favorite
times,
rapper's Childish
you know that-
Gambino. No
it's
disrespect to
like,
him,
I'm
he's got a
not
few
sitting
good
there thinking all
songs,
these
but
horrible things about
favorites?
black people, and I'm like, it's just in the song, and when I'm singing, it comes out.
There's like two different forms of the word. There ends with an ER and with an A. And like with my friends, they're like, oh, you can say it with an A. Like
What friends are you talking about? L friends. If anybody is friends with this lovely lady Paige, and you're black, and you allow her to say it during songs, with an A, because it's not like their songs when it's said with an ER. But if we're letting this Augustus Gloop's mom say these types of things, bad look, bro. Bad look.
That won't hurt my feelings.
That's what people told me.
But also, like, even when I'm in the car by myself, like, I still feel like it's not my place. Maybe I'll, like, whisper it, like, with an A at the end, you know, like, if I'm by myself. But, like, out of the respect for other
Guys, I
people,
said it.
I just think it's more appropriate not to say it at all.
Do you guys think rappers should stop putting
What
it in
the
their
hell?
I feel like
No.
if you're
Why?
African
If
American,
you think it's wrong, though, why?
I don't think it's wrong because the history of the
It's
N-word
not like white rappers are
come,
saying
you
it.
know, slave owners would call black people as the N-word with the hard R at the end. If black people want to take that word and claim it as their own and claim that painful history and like be like, F you, like I'm gonna claim this word, I think they should be allowed to do that. I don't think as a white person I have that right to take a word that was derogatory towards them. They should 100% have the right to do that.
But do you think it's okay for a white person to sing the song?
See,
And
that's
say
where
You
that?
can
we're,
sing the
all
song,
on
but you
fence.
can't say
Like, I
it.
feel like
It's a word used as my friend basically, and
Yep.
like just like she said, if they want to take that back from its horrible origins, then I'm totally fine with that. But as a white person, you can't say that word without feeling a certain way.
Yeah,
And so
but I have a
that's why
question.
I don't.
If they didn't put it in their songs, you wouldn't say it.
They?
No, yeah, 100%.
So are they causing people to sing?
So, what I'm seeing from this brief conversation about the N-word is that this leg right here with the big forehead is saying that rappers putting the N-word in their music is making non-black people say the word. And I just don't agree with that one. You know? It's part of their culture. Part of our culture. We say it. Not every black person says it. But it's in the songs. Part of our culture. So you're going to have to live with it and not say it. Silly leg.
Say that word more often because she wouldn't say it if
It's
it
not
wasn't.
white people's place to tell them what they can and cannot use.
Facts! What y'all think, chat?
A privileged life.
I'm seeing W's.
3, 2, 1.
Wait. I sold. I'll live a privileged life.
So sad to say because I never say it out loud, but it's the truth. Is like getting pulled over by the police. I always feel like I have a little bit of a one-up
A
because
one-up?
I'm white, because I'm a woman.
All right. So compared to me, I would say being a woman with the police is a one-up, and then being white is another one-up. So you got 2 up on me, shorty. Get it right. Come on, Amanda. Like you've been trolling this whole show. Like I feel like if I read the comments, you're gonna have the most hate. But you have a 2 up. Let's be honest.
And I feel so bad. That
What you
that's
think,
the
chat?
truth,
What you think?
But this is a real thing, and it's unfortunate.
For me, as an individual, I feel like I'm not privileged. Sure, like white people background came from like being higher up on the scale, but I've gone through really hard things before. You know, I don't feel like I'm superior over other people. So as an individual, I don't feel like I'm privileged.
I think privileged. I guess I don't really think that I'm.
I wouldn't
above
say
other people.
privileged people are superior. Superiors, there's big levels to being superior or not. But like, yeah.
I
Whatever,
just think
I'm
that
chatting.
naturally I'm treated differently.
Yeah, it's like perception. It's just perceptions.
Yeah, I think that's a huge misconception. I have privilege that I didn't ask for. It's
Ugh.
just society sees
Damn,
me
she got
as like
cooked to
the
move.
standard for whatever reason, and because of that, I get treated differently. And white privilege, you know, like you said, it's not about what you've gone through or what you experience. It's 100% how the world
Sees you.
me.
Yup.
I am proud to be white.
All right. This is a good question. Because, like, saying you're proud because you're black, you know, black power, all that type of stuff, yeah, we all get that. But, like, I feel like if a white person said, I'm proud to be white, they'd be looked at like stupid. Like, it's almost like, why are you proud to be white? Like, you proud that, I mean, I don't know, I wouldn't say all their ancestors, but your ancestors are, like, the KKK, freaking Nazis, like, those types of people. So, I feel like there could be, you know, misconception that you're saying you're proud that you're white because of Nazis and the KKK and all those, you know, groups that we don't like.
3, 2.
But also, it's like, how can you not proud to be who you are? That's also what you got to think about. Jrose knowledge, bro. Yup.
1.
Just be in the middle.
Yeah,
side.
Pick a side. I don't know which side to pick. Don't think I can. Don't hate you guys.
I almost went there too. It's like
I think
so
like
hard.
Guiltily.
I'm like happy that I'm not impressed, but I'm not proud of like.
How do you
things
spell
people
guiltily?
have done in the past.
When I think of being proud of something, I think of something I worked for, or that I had to do nothing to be white, absolutely nothing, and nothing was taken from me because I was white.
It's like saying I'm a proud white person is a completely different saying than saying I'm a proud black person. Because when you hear I'm a proud black person, I think empowerment.
Put
I
your
think
fists up, chat.
strength,
Let me see the
I
fists
think
in the
courage,
chat.
I think, all these amazing things that the black community has done and accomplished throughout the years. But then when you say I'm a proud white person, already there's so much like hate involved in that.
Hate.
Thing about that is like how you said, someone who says I'm proud to be black, that's empowerment. Why aren't I allowed to be proud to be white? What makes it wrong?
Yeah, what are you proud of? Just your skin color? Because yes, that is wrong.
So you're
So
saying
I
I can't be proud to be white because I don't have a culture.
That's not what I'm saying. It's that when white people say they're proud to be white, a lot of times, at least in my opinion, they're talking about their skin color, that they're not a different race. I think that's wrong.
Yeah.
But as like we were talking about, as a proud black person, they've been oppressed. That a lot of their culture was stolen from them. And a lot of reasons that I don't like proud to be white is because it has the Nazis used it. The KKK used
Something
it.
I
don't
said.
want to be associated with any of those things. So I'm just gonna completely.
I'm smart.
Stay away
I'm
from
smart,
that.
chat. W's in the
Sure,
freaking
I'm
chat.
not proud of like what my culture's done, but at the same time, like I would not want to be anything else. If I had to choose another race, I don't know what I would be. I'm okay with where
If any of you would choose to be another race, put in the chat, comment below, whatever this is on, comment below. Let me know. Because I want to know what you guys think. If you guys say another race, that's kind of crazy to me.
I am.
That you would
even
want to
though
be someone
I'm getting backlash
that's
about
not you.
being white.
No food questions?
No
I was
food
waiting on a food
questions?
question.
Do you like Starbucks?
How many of you are vegan?
Alright, do all white people think the same about race? Obviously, no. But, I mean, these people can't really determine all. You know, you got those loose cannons out there that are pretty crazy. And then you got those white people that, you know, they about that shit. But, yeah, W video. W's in the freaking chat, man.